All right, we got the Campulence Man here. He is out there in the west, and this was all covered with snow a couple days ago, and he's having a good time with his dog Lefty there, the pit bull. And anyway, they're out on a walk, and they go over, an area there they couldn't see from their ambulance. He camps in his ambulance, and there's this solo female elderly nomad. Okay, we're not going to ask what her age was, but she apparently was stuck. She could not get her rig out of the muddy ground. Okay, this was when the snow kind of sunk down into the ground, and she had a two-wheel drive vehicle and could not get out of it, and she was getting kind of nervous. She actually posted some signs, paper signs on the trees, "Please help me." She didn't know that anybody else was around. She apparently could not tell that, there are other people in the same area, but they were, tenth of a mile away. She thought she was really all abandoned there. She was getting ready to hike out of there, see if she could find some help. And anyway, so Campulence Man and the dog come along and give her a lot of help. They help her get out. Now, the ground had dried off a little bit since the snow had melted, and she still was kind of stuck there, but he helped her get the vehicle out of the mud and on her way. So pretty scary stuff there. I guess there's no cell reception there. I don't know. She should, could have called somebody, or I don't know. I don't know. But be careful, especially if you're a solo female elderly nomad. Be very careful, especially when you're in a park like that, or an area, camping area, that, there's other people around that can help you or something. I don't know. That was a scary thing. She was getting a little scared there, and put some signs up, but all went well. Campulence Man came to the rescue. So there's the snow there. Anyway, so Campulence Man, I think, what has he got now? Oh, he's got 6.6 thousand subs, so good for him. Yeah, so good for him, growing his channel nicely, and really good channel there. And if you like nomadic pets, you can't beat Lefty, the cute pit bull there. Oh yeah, he'll rescue anybody. And there's Left. Aww. Anyway, so good one there, Campulence Man. There was a lady in Salt Lake City area a couple of weeks ago that apparently bought an RV from a place called General RV there in the Salt Lake City area, and she had signed a contract that it called for 240 payments at whatever, and then signed it all, put the contract away, drove away with her vehicle, and then realized that somebody had tampered with the contract after she'd signed it, and apparently there were different numbers typed in. Now this is somebody else. Now somebody else in the Salt Lake City area has also found the same problem with their contract for their RV. And so what happens is they shorten the number of payments, but then they hit you with one gigantic payment at the end. It's called a balloon payment. So the contract gets shortened. Instead of 240 months payments, it goes down to 119, and then they have that one big balloon payment. In this case, it's $83,000. She had a payment, I think, of $63,000, but still, it was not what she had signed the contract for. So somehow somebody tampered with the contract after she signed it, or somehow pulled the wool over her eyes or something, and it was not clear. And another person in the Salt Lake City area found the same thing on their contract from the same company. This is Fox 13 News, Utah. And so anyway, apparently the state attorney general is going to be doing an investigation into what's going on. There have been some other folks that have had the same problem with it. We get, a number of people having the same problem, that the contracts are typed over, and so anyway, so I'll put the link to this in the comments below, and you can watch it. But yeah, so this is, again, number of people that I've talked to say, when you're signing a contract, don't, you should maybe possibly take it to an attorney beforehand and make sure everything's okay. But also what you need to do is take your phone out or a camera and shoot pictures as best as you can of the actual paperwork to prove if somehow somebody goes back and tampers with it, like has allegedly happened here. So the state of Utah is looking into this, so hopefully these people will get some sort of resolution to their benefit, but be very careful. There's some... be very careful when you're signing a contract for an RV. All right, new one here from Just Incredible TV there. He bought some land, got some land there. It's a beautiful location there in British Columbia there, not too far from Vancouver, that he is transforming into putting in an off-grid tiny cabin. There's already one cabin on the property and he wants to put another one, and so that's what he's busy doing. And it's a beautiful plot of land there, and just absolutely gorgeous. I don't know. Can you see him maybe meeting up with Line Screw? He could be sitting there, and Mr. Line Screw could be sitting there, or possibly Van City Van Life Chrome could be sitting there and just having a nice brewski and watching the beautiful. That's just gosh darn beautiful. I mean, wow. So anyway, Justin is busy doing that. So I'm sure he'll keep us updated on it. And yeah, wow. Well, we have talked about certain nomads that are buying property and land over the last year with the pandemic, kind of a place to kind of hunker down. And, this is about as pretty as it gets. All right, taking a little shower there outside. Building your own off-grid mountain ranch by hand. It's getting warmer. Time to cool off. Need to pick up the pace there. Off-grid backcountry adventures. Yeah, well, building it all yourself. It's kind of interesting here, so check it out. Yeah, I'm trying to get some good shots here. There. Anyway, there's the terrain. There's the vehicle. And putting in a road and doing it all, and at least we don't get the kind of crazy clickbait that we get from Rob there, who's been building out his little off-grid cabin there somewhere in Missouri. Anyway, so if you want an off-grid build out without all the crazy clickbait, this is the channel to check. Off-grid backcountry adventures, called Recycle Ranch, and it's in California. It's in Colorado, excuse me. Anyway, Brian there, I believe his name is. Anyway, good channel there. Check it out. I don't know, Inspirational Nomad still living in his car and talking about his routine. Living in. Where do you park? Where do you park to get good Wi-Fi? I don't know, man. I don't know. Rosie O'Kelly is doing some exploration there. I think she's in the Reno area now. I don't know. Exploring the inside of a gutted hotel, the Goldfield Hotel. So yeah, I haven't seen a good abandoned gutted hotel video in quite a while. You know who we don't talk about? Oh wait, I don't have the map here anymore. What is it? Illinois. He lives in Illinois. He's got 2 cats. How to maintain an inflatable spa tub. I'm telling you, he needs to get on the road. Okay, get on the road. Go up to Maine. Go out, hang out with Camping with the Kellys, and go up to Maine. Do some camping. I think he needs some more work on the RV. But what's his buddy's name? I don't know. Anyway, I don't know, man. The other day we had wind for trucking with Louie, the grumpy the grumpy trucker guy. The grumpy trucker guy, the other day, there he is. Ooh, yeah. Anyway, we had wind the other day. Now we've got sandstorms, because the wind blows the sand around. And when you're driving a high-profile vehicle, that ain't good. You got to be real careful, Good stuff there from Trucking with Louie, the grumpy trucker. All right, we got different. What is this called? Survival Russia. There's a channel called Different Russia. No, this is not Valeria. This is Survival Russia. Swedish guy lives in Russia. He's got this big giant tank, and he's gonna pull the 22-ton tank with his truck there, and doing a whole lot of crazy stuff. I don't know. Man, oh man, and we need to see some of this. Now that's what some nomads need to do. Look at him there. Yeah, yeah. It's a big tank. It's muddy, and it's a lot of fun to watch this one. Yeah. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Wow. I talked about too much about the insane chef there down in Tejas, Texas. Goes and checks out some horse races, and then he goes to a place to have some breakfast there, the Beef House Restaurant, and it's open 24/7. And some real cool grub there for him. And guess who he finds at the restaurant, huh? Guess who's there, huh? Right, so there's some toast and an omelet and some hash browns. But who is the mystery? Who is the mystery guest? It's Lamont, a.k.a. Black Bugatti, a.k.a. Lamont at large. Wow. Looking pretty good there. Hey, he's a little concerned, building his YouTube channel, becoming a superstar. I wonder who paid the bill. The guy with the superstar YouTube channel. Now, who paid the bill? I wonder. Was it this insane chef who has 2.1 thousand subscribers, or is it Mr. Star Nomad Lamont with hundreds and hundreds of thousands of subs on his Lamont at Large channel? I don't know. Perhaps we'll never know. Check it out, Insane Chef's got some good videos there. He's got a, it's not really a puppet, it's kind of like a marionette thing. Conky, I think its name is. Conky, so anyway. A man and his puppet. They can't be separate. A nice one here from DIY Solar Panel with Will Prowse here, checking out some really cool double-sided bifacial solar panels there. Basically, if you put them up against, you prop them up, and they can actually, from the front side, get the sun directly, and from the back side can actually get radiation from like a white surface, if it's like on a white driveway or a white wall or something. So you can actually, these are really cool panels. They're kind of heavy. Will said they're like the heaviest panels he's ever carried around, but they are pretty darn cool, so yeah. All right, everybody, that ought to do it for the 5th of May, 2021. I want to do a shout out today to a good friend of mine that I had back in Reston, Virginia when I lived there. Her name was Dina. She passed away a couple years ago, but today was her birthday, 5/5, May 5th. She was born on 5/5/55, 5/5/55. So that was an easy birthday to remember. So she's a nice lady, and she passed away a couple years ago. I think it was around 2016, 2015, I think it was. Nice lady. So she's always in our hearts. Me and my bunch of friends there who hung out with her. She's a nice lady. Anyway, rest in peace, Dina, 5/5/55. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate it. Getting ready to take a big trip down to South Carolina. Hanging out with Doxy. Yeah, Doxy's got some health issues to deal with today, so hopefully everything will be okay. And be hitting the road in a couple days. All right, folks, thanks for watching. You have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. Blog under.